pivotal moments in my younger years of motorcycling was when I rode down from Delhi to Kanyakumari, and so you've got this and you're expecting something profound to happen, and I ended up connecting with some folks who were there on a spiritual quest, and it was just very deep and meaningful because, you know, I watched them drying this lungi, and it kind of summed up a lot of my religious activity, where we're trying to contain God like we were trying to catch the wind in the lungi. You know, you can't do that, and yet you can see the effect of the wind. So I felt a sense of, you know, what can I say? I had this great sense that there's something out there that's bigger than me, and it wasn't through grasping it with my mind, but it was something more heart-related. And motorcycling is that. Motorcycling is not so logical as such, as much as it's emotional, and it has something to do with an inner desire. And so when I watched these guys, I said that, you know, there's hardly any difference between them and me. I've been doing these presentations, these 10 lessons. I've been sharing with many people across the globe, and every time people have come back and said, you know, I wish my friend was here. I wish I could share this somewhere else. And the talk in a video form wasn't working either. So to make it into a proper film with the rich experience of those 10 years condensed into a documentary film, I think it will have a profound effect on people across the globe. So it's a story that needs to be told. It's a story that I haven't yet heard from anyone else, and I've been waiting. I think it's the right time to share. Yeah, so you know, the first stage is of course the crowdfunding that would make a film, a short film, like a teaser film, let's say, that we would use to approach a larger funding agency. And we're really hoping that in stage 2, when we take this particular film with the help of the crowdfunding that we create, we will take it to the funding agency, and in turn we'll be able to make the full feature-length documentary film that we believe will have a global impact.
So this documentary is very special to me, and I'll tell you why. 12 years ago, when I was passing out of MCRC from my film school, we made a documentary on a motorcycling club in Delhi. Okay, the documentary was called Royal Beasts, and they had a tagline called even God's a Beaster. And when I show up for filming and research, I meet this guy. Okay, he comes in on a bullet. He has long hair. And when he walks into this group of people, and everybody just stands up and says, Father Joshua, Father Joshua. And I was like, so here's a preacher, and he's in part of this motorcycling group. He has his own identity, and he's just kind of standing out. These guys are just like giving him a different kind of a wavelength and a different kind of a respect. And that was my first meeting with Joshua. And that was also my first film as a student. And it just stuck with me. You know, that image of him is just stuck with me, and I never forgot it. And then on and off over 10 years, we kind of connected, we, you know, bumped into each other in events, and then finally here we are 12 years down the line, where, you know, we got together and we were connecting, and we said, hey, let's make this film. And that's why this film is important, because it's not just Joshua's story, it's about, it's his identity. And he's talking about these 10 lessons, and I've attended one of his workshops, and those lessons are so practical, so simple. You just walk away learning so much. And I've seen documentary stories about bikers, about motorcycling, and I feel this is a story that really needs to come out. This is a story that needs to be told, because we're not celebrating one person, we're celebrating others. We're celebrating, you know, the spirit of motorcycling, the lessons that can come out of it. And, you know, it's not just about some guy wearing gear and you know, sitting on a Royal Enfield or any other bike and just, you know, moving around, moving mountains. No, this story has heart. you know, and this story has a personality which is celebrating others, and that's why I believe this story needs to be told.